Okay, everyone, let's do this for Monday, the 28th of August, 2023. As always, we're going to sit down, we're going to go through equities, we're going to go through Forex, and we're going to go through Bitcoin, just try to figure out what's going on in the market. We keep these ones during the week short, and then on the weekend, we go for longer ones. If you miss the weekend one, you should go to StatsEdgeTrading.com, sign up for the email list, where I will email you this video and all of the screenshots to the charts and actually my watch list for swing stocks going into tomorrow. So without further ado, let's immediately get into it here, and let's go into Bitcoin, which is doing nothing. So nothing to talk about with Bitcoin, still in a range. Who is surprised? On to the next thing. So the only other thing that I'm really watching closely in the currency space is this Aussie yen that I talked about for a long time. Right on this support, coming into the downtrend line. Hit a little bit today, pulled off. I am in a position now that it's pulled back a bit, looking to see if we can get a break on this position right here. Now, I'm going to go in. If you didn't know, TradeIdeas now has this new website. You can go in and actually get delayed data for free. You just sign up for an account. When it's time to convert, because I think you'll love this because there's so much cool stuff you can do with it, use StatsEdge on checkout for 15% off. But we're going to use this just to go through my stuff because it's really quick. So here on the markets on the S&P 500, as long as we are stuck within the high here and the low here, it's not really much for me to do. Right, we're trapped in this range. There's not going to be too much to add. The only other thing that I'm going to go over here is URA, which is uranium, and uranium continues to outperform. So, right, we're stuck in a range on the markets. We just made a new short-term high here on uranium, so I really like the look of that one. Now, I'm not going to go through everything on the watch list. You can sign up for the email list if you want all of that, just to keep these videos shorter. But we have CRX, and basically what I was looking for is a breakout of this really tight base here on CRX. We can actually make this a little bigger if we do this. So CRX, we were looking for a breakout of this kind of range right here. We ended up getting that little breakout, so I picked up some of that today. Again, just trying to play the the overall up move. So a couple things that I've added, not too many of them. Just making sure I cover everything here. I'm just looking at another screen. So BOH is one that I'm interested in. We go BOH right here, and then we zoom in to the chart. The anchored view app from the lows here on BOH, just because we don't have this drawing tool in yet, looks kind of something like this, where it's held this low right here, and it's holding these lows right here. So if this thing can push higher, that's something that I'm interested. I now remember that I forgot to include everything in here, so I'm going to go in and take a look. Oh, Pulte Homes was the other one. Man, I couldn't for the life of me figure out what that was. So Pulte Homes, if you connect it to this low right here, you can see we're coming into that anchored view app there as well. So if we look at it on the web charts, we go PHM, we can then go through and you see the pullback that's coming on to this area right in here. So we're pulling back into that area. Again, the market's in a choppy zone, so I want to make sure that I'm playing pullbacks. So that's something that I think I'm going to like to trade on this guy. And that's about it. Again, it's a quiet day. With the SPY doing what it's doing, it's one of those days where you want to observe, but you don't really want to freak out too much. Now that Jackson Hole and everything's out of the way, you would think we would push a little bit higher, but we're still kind of stuck in this range. So again, the high here and the low here, I think that's the most important thing to watch. Now, if anything, it looks like we may resolve higher, but that could change. We're now on a doji day inside of the middle of a range. So again, not something that I'm super interested in swing for the fence for, but that's it for today. Thank you all for coming. Again, sign up for that email list. I like, share, comment, all that stuff. The algorithm loves it, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.